I'm not going to take it back on this podcast, though.
No, I take it back.
Okay.
I do. I take it
Hi,
back.
everybody. Welcome to an exciting episode of
Bull Chat, where family comes first.
Oh, my God. You and
What?
this family comes first.
What are you talking about?
Did you take the car seat out of your car?
I don't know.
Or do you have to put that back in, so we have to end this early because you got to put the car seats back in? Did you mush up their food for later?
Happy Valentine's Day, Andrew.
Are they upgraded in diapers?
You're my Valentine.
Thank you.
It's pretty sad.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
I'm two people's Valentines. I'm Diamond's Valentine too.
I'm two people's Valentines also.
Wow.
Yep, my children.
My children, my kids.
Yeah,
My kids.
because they are number one in my life.
Number one in my
Number
life.
one. When Andrew texts me and says, "Hey man, can you record?" I'm like, "No."
So let it be known, guys. I'm
Yeah.
trying to give you Bull Chats on Wednesdays. We have the equipment to make it work at home. You guys have overwhelmingly said it's totally sounded fine. Please do it. Anything to make it work. So now I'm trying to make it work from home. But guess what this fool still does at 10 a.m.? Time. Gotta leave soon, kids. And so I said, hey, let's just do it from home. And what do I get when I try and make it work from home? You don't understand what my life is like.
You don't
understand what my life is like.
Would you like to know what yesterday was all about, but I was the jerk?
You want to know what my life was all about? I had to go sledding with Koopa.
Dude, it was...
I texted you at 7 a.m. asking, can you record later? Then at 10:45, I follow up and say, so can you do something? You go, you didn't text me at 10.
No, that's not what I said. Go ahead and read it, because when I said you do it at 10, I meant when I come to your desk at 10 o'clock is what I meant.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So maybe you should be more clear with that.
Well, in any event, yesterday was a big snowstorm here in the city.
Mm-hmm.
My house was full of kids. They were in and out, sledding, hot chocolate, lunch. I was the
lunch,
designated
everything.
dad yesterday.
Designated
and I had to take
dad.
care of stuff and do stuff.
Take care of stuff.
And they were at my house until
did it.
5:30. I'm like, I can't sit in my room doing a podcast with a
can't.
house full of screaming
I
kids.
can't with a house full of
relying
screaming
on me to do things.
So
dude.
are you staring at them, sitting like this, and just watching as they're all playing?
No,
or eating
I'm
lunch?
folding laundry at that point.
Oh, okay.
Because you know what? I'm domestic.
I'm domestic.
I'm sorry, I don't just drop my stuff at the laundromat. By pound, here you go. Oh, $100 to do my laundry? Sure, here.
What's so funny is I actually have a washer dryer in my
Oh,
apartment.
your mom does
that
it
I
for
use.
you? That's cool.
No, that was my old apartment.
Oh, I see. All right,
No,
bare
I
naked
have
ladies.
a washer and dryer
What?
in my apartment. So I just do all my laundry there.
Oh, you do it?
Yes.
Okay.
I love having a washer dryer. It's my non-negotiable whenever I move again.
That's fine. Let's get past all this BS.
So just make some time for me at home. So this way we could do stuff.
So just make some time for me here. That way we can do stuff. So it works both ways.
I do.
No.
I do. That's why I'm here. And that's why I did a serial killers for next week.
It's just
So
because-
all I'm saying is maybe you should do the same.
Isn't it because
Respect people's
it
time
looks like it's
management.
just because there's no other podcast going on. That's why you have time for this.
No.
Yeah.
I'm simply saying the same way I respect you with your time and make time for this, you should make time at home if I'm saying it would help me out.
Look.
Help me help you.
I could not make time yesterday. I'm
Okay.
sorry. And you
And
just
Monday.
sometimes understand these things.
And Monday. And also Sunday when I texted too. I'm trying to get things out of the way. I'm saying let's just do it now.
Great. You know what? Kids first. And that's all.
Kids!
Yes.
You will never get it. They need to go for their walks. I need to change diapers. I need to mush up the food. The way you explain it just sounds like they are way younger than their actual age. That's my only thing. I respect you being a single father. I think that's a wonderful thing that you're doing. I'm just saying, I think sometimes they are at a very mature age where they can fend for themselves 99% of the time.
Okay. One day when you have kids, you'll learn.
One day you'll understand.
It's fine.
One day you'll understand.
It's okay. I got to get out of here soon because I have to go deliver flowers. It's a very good day today to deliver things.
Deliver things.
I mean, I'm not sure if I'm going to, but I'm going to check my Instacart, see if they need flower delivery.
Oh, okay.
It's a big day.
So that's what you're doing instead of Bull Chat then.
High demand.
Got it.
Doing Bull Chat now, dude.
No. That's so are you Instacarting? And is that dad life? Instacart?
I really am just saying that I haven't Instacarted in probably 8 months to a year.
Do you still have the credit card?
I do still have the credit card. Yeah.
Go rack up a bill.
I don't. There's nothing in it anymore. Like it's just dried up.
I once had a Lyft or an Uber person. I forget which service I was using. But they were basically just like, you don't understand how bad it's gotten. They give us no money. Do you know they get like, if you don't tip them at the end of their ride, they pretty much are getting like 50% of your ride, if that.
Yeah, that's what I've heard. I mean,
Uber or Lyft takes like an astronomical portion of it, where it's like, if you're not getting tipped, it's not worth it.
well, that's how all these apps are. All of these apps rip you off. Like as a worker for these apps,
Yeah.
they take most of your money. That's why I used to go through Rover, the dog sitting app, and you know when I went there, the girl was like, "Here's my number. Just text me on the side. I probably shouldn't be saying this in a public forum, but whatever. And so we just kind of do it that way, even though she ghosted me this time.
Oh.
Like I had no place to leave. So we're going away next week and had no place to leave Sawyer.
Well, this is a good time to promote Elizabeth and her husband, David.
Literally in Florida.
Yeah, but you're going to Florida.
I'm not bringing my dog with me.
Well, that's your fault. But they have a great new business. I forget what it's called. I think it's Dave's Beagles.
I got the thing also.
But
that's great.
I think we're going to bring Luna next time to Florida.
I wish they were nationwide. I would love to use them. I love Elizabeth.
Hold, please.
Holding.
Zazio.
Yeah.
Oh, it's called Dave's Dogs, and they're in Boca. And look them up on Instagram, Dave's Dogs. And
they don't live in Boca, though, do they?
Yeah, they do.
They do?
They're right on the edge of like Boca and Del Rey.
Why do I think they live in like the Keys or something?
No, they just love going to the Keys.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I always see pictures of them in the Keys.
Yeah. I mean, the Keys are like an hour and a half, 2 hours away.
Yeah, I know. I've been.
It's not bad.
I went to the place that puts all the dollar bills on the wall. But I think I got wrecked during a hurricane.
Key West?
It is Key West.
I've never been to Key West yet. Key West is the one place I haven't been. I've been to most of the Keys except that one.
Have you been to Isla Morada?
What?
Isla Morada?
No, I don't know. Maybe?
It's a key.
Maybe. I think I've gone as far as like Key Largo, which I think is just the start of the Keys.
Yeah.
So I haven't really been too far.
So what's your Valentine's Day all about? I'm curious, Andrew. This is running today, right?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm going to see Six later with Michelle.
Sixth?
Six.
So, the play.
Yeah, I've never seen it before.
I saw it on Norwegian Cruise.
Was it good?
It was wonderful.
I'm excited.
Where's Six? Yep,
what?
They're going to say that.
Okay. Cool. So yeah, I'm going to see that with Michelle.
Yeah.
Originally,
isn't she on some desert island?
She is not.
Deserted island? There can't be a desert island. I gotta go.
He'll be saying that again on Monday's episode.
Yeah.
No. We were originally going to go get this dinner tasting menu thing.
Oh my God.
But
on
then
Valentine's night?
I didn't read the invitation.
Nightmare.
So, but yet they had a tasting menu thing from Salt and Straw, which is like my favorite ice cream ever. And they were doing like a sushi collab, which I thought was just interesting. But that didn't come through. So now we're going to go see Six instead and get Thai food.
Sounds great.
Do you like Thai food?
Not really.
Too many flavors?
I say that I don't, but I probably do. You know what? I like chicken pad Thai.
Okay.
That's Thai, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's basic Thai, right? Like you get that at a Chinese restaurant sometimes.
No, but it still has a lot of like flavors in it. That's pretty good.
I do like that.
Do you like curries?
I don't.
Okay.
I don't. Although I did promise Gandhi, I said, listen, I'm going to open my mind and I want you to take me to an Indian restaurant. And I'm going to try stuff.
Well, Thai has curry, too.
See, I don't like curry. I'll eat it, but I just don't like it.
Yeah, a lot of Asian countries, like Japan, is known for curry, too.
I think maybe I just don't like the way it smells.
Yeah, I mean, there's a bunch of different ways that you could get it. Like, I love red coconut curry. It
Sounds
does not
great.
smell like how you think a curry smells.
Do you want to have ramen?
There's so behind...
No, I mean like now.
Behind our building, not at Wagamama.
Yeah.
This one. Okay. That is actually known as one of the best ramen places in the city, and it's literally behind us.
Really? How come we've never been?
Because...
Although I'd say one of those tacos. I don't know. I can't
and I brought a sandwich, actually, for lunch.
Yeah.
I have a lunchbox now.
You do?
Yeah.
Is it metal and is Eric Estrada on it?
No, Eric Estrada's not on my lunchbox.
I had
but
one
if you
of
get me a
those.
sticker with it, then yeah, I would.
I had a Chips lunchbox.
I know you probably did.
But my favorite one was my Snoopy lunchbox. It was plastic, even though it was in the metal era. But it was always like it was one that like the top folded over, and I remember it. And it was like a puffy Snoopy was on it, and it was puffy.
Okay,
I'll never forget it. Yeah, good memories. Had the thermos and the whole thing. The
Nice.
actual thermos, the old school one that also had Snoopy on it, and you would the cup and everything.
I never had a thermos that I brought to school. I
They were probably full of mold actually when we were kids,
yeah.
with all that fruit punch in it.
Well, that's the problem with like all these Stanley cups now. Kids don't know that you need to and adults.
No, I do it. Take it apart.
Yeah, you do, but you're one of like very few people that actually washes their cups.
I think I saw that on TikTok actually.
Yeah, but you got to wash those cups because you have mold colonies just growing in them. Ugh.
Colonies.
Yes.
That sounds hardcore.
It's disgusting. Did you ever see the people that came back to the office after COVID and because they thought they were going to the office the next day, they just left everything as is, but lunches they discovered.
Sure.
Just rotting.
That's amazing.
Mess. Ugh.
I love that.
I know you probably.
It's like
be like your
it's like
job.
stepping into a time capsule.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I like watching every once in a while? You'll see online, found this abandoned hotel from the 80s, which I know is BS. So all of a sudden you just stumbled on this hotel. You know, they're just walking up on it. How'd they get in anyway? You know what I mean? They just break in.
Well, I will say, like, behind my parents' house was the Marlborough Psychiatric Hospital, which was closed down in the 70s.
Yeah.
Or maybe it was the 80s.
I think we've talked about
and
this.
you could sneak in. There was like a jail, a bunch of stuff. And we would go in as kids.
Yeah, we had one of those too. I was scared. I never went in.
We would have gone viral as kids with the stuff that we did. And now these idiots are just staging it.
I know.
It pisses me off.
I know, dude. Seriously, like, we were the original jackass when we were kids.
Yeah.
We did all this dumb stuff, blew things up, and
T-84s.
that's M80s.
M80s.
What's a
Pineapples.
What's a T-84?
I feel like that's a plane.
A T-84?
Maybe.
I have to know what a T-84 is now.
Or maybe that's a calculator. It actually might be a calculator.
Hey Siri, what is a T-84?
The T-84 is a Ukrainian main battle tank.
Oh my God, it's a tank. I knew I heard it.
T introduced in 1976, specifically the diesel engine.
Okay, thank you.
Still blows things up.
Yes. No, thank you. How come there's different versions of Siri? Like, if I'm right here, she sounds one way. If I'm in the car, it does something else. I don't understand.
I don't use Siri
You don't like
at
her?
all.
No?
I don't like it. Yeah.
The most annoying thing is when my phone is here, and in the morning, Scary is in there, and I'll go on the intercom and I'll go, "Hey, Scary," and I'll ask him a question, and she'll just keep rambling on and on. I'm like, "No, I didn't ask you,"
Yeah.
you know, because it sounds the same.
It sounds exactly the same.
Cool, Andrew. Anyway, so I like watching, like, my favorite thing is watching abandoned malls. Like, they go into the malls and all the old stores.
Malls don't do
They
it
don't
for
do
me
it
as
for
much.
you?
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
I like hotels. I don't know why I'm creeped out by old hotels, but I am. Like, I'm like, ooh, it's ominous. Creepy.
Okay.
Like, whole rooms just, like, left to rot.
I just like seeing old abandoned things. I think it's fun.
Yeah.
Interesting. Just like things they're just sitting the way that they were, and they're just there.
Well, I feel like what would be funny for us is if somebody had, like, abandoned places in the tri-state area that they would take us to,
I'll be scared.
and the two of us would just go to these abandoned places.
Yeah.
I'd be like, oh, awesome. And you'd be like,
Well,
kids,
I'm sure
gotta think about it.
Yeah, you know, that's an unnecessary risk that I don't need to
Unnecessary
take.
risk.
I might fall on a needle or something.
Might fall on a needle.
Yeah. You are such a jerk to me. It's unreal.
Well, let's just say maybe we got to change with the times.
Yeah. So I woke up this morning.
Well, before you tell that story, actually, let's take a quick commercial break. We'll be back right after this.
And we're back.
Cool.
Well, the hole wasn't big enough? I
No,
see
it
a
was
giant
12:30.
hole. Big old hole there.
Yeah.
So I woke up this morning. My little one, Cooper, she's very like, what?
I think you're just trying to use words that are like triggering to a degree. Where you're like,
Words.
my little one, she just is learning to walk, Cooper.
My littler one. My youngest. How about that? My youngest?
Yeah.
My
that'll work.
youngest.
Yeah.
Like, she likes to like do things like for holidays. She likes to do things for holidays or whatever. So I woke up and it says Happy Valentine's Day, Dad, and there was like pictures of me
Aw,
and her with
cute.
hearts and whatever. There was one upstairs. There's
You
one
let her
downstairs.
use scissors?
Only safety scissors, Andrew. Yeah,
Good.
just the plastic.
Rounded edges?
Only the plastic ones.
Oh, okay, good.
They don't really cut; they just rip.
Yeah, yeah.
Those, yeah. I like she's allowed to use those only. So there were some couple little signs around. She's very sweet. She's very thoughtful, very sweet.
cute.
But she can be a raging lunatic too.
Yeah.
Like her and her sister, the older one. You know, they just like, boom. They just fight all the time. I don't
That's
understand.
normal with brother-sister dynamic.
Not like
or sister,
this,
sister.
dude. Not like this.
Yeah, you
sister,
say that-
sister.
Yeah, Tia Tamara.
No, sister was something else. Also, sister.
It was a TV show with Tia
I
and
think
Tamara.
it was a song also.
Okay.
Right?
Well,
that was mother.
sibling
Tracy Bonham.
Who? Okay. Sibling relationships are that way.
Not this way.
I'm telling you, Scott, your kids are not original in this way.
No, I know that, but I think it's a little bit much.
I promise you it's not. It's like kids fight all the time.
How is this song not in here?
Well, why are you searching Mother?
Because it's called Mother, Tracy Bonham.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
You know, there were only like a few songs you could ever play on Mother's Day. One of them was Danzig. Mother!
Yeah.
That one? Yeah. This one, it's in the metal category. Mother. Tell your children not to.
I like how he was about to say it, but you shut it off so you could sing it.
No, because I don't want to get flagged.
Oh, okay.
You know?
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
All right, is it time to just shut this down?
Shut what down?
The whole
Shut
thing.
down. I'm done. Rip cord. I'm out of here.
Yeah,
Kids.
I feel like you'd be better off with like a Carla Marie doing this with. You know, I think your banter would be much better.
So
more sophisticated.
Because you can't make time for this.
No, I got time.
We now have.
I have time. Let's go.
Not do it with you.
What do you want to talk about?
We're talking about.
What are we
things.
talking about?
You're the one who started this little hissy fit of saying, "I'm done. I think we're done. Are we gonna pack it up? Are we done?" Here I am, just living my life, just making some jokes, cracking some jokes, and
I haven't heard one joke, not one.
not one joke.
No,
They're at the expense of my family, and they come first.
that's right. They do,
Kids.
dude. A family above all,
Okay.
right?
You sound like
That's how it should
the
be.
Real Housewives of New Jersey. There was one called Caroline, and she would just say "family."
Family,
Yeah.
on purpose, or did it
Yeah,
mean something?
I think it was the New Jersey accent.
Was it
in
a mush up of words?
No, I think it was just the New Jersey accent. We are thick as thieves, my family.
Okay.
And that's just what it reminds me of.
I tried some really bad tomato sauce over the weekend.
That's depressing.
It is. It was on sale.
Are you going to come next time Nick makes the tomato sauce at his
Didn't-
farm?
I was not invited.
Well, it's not the season, so it usually happens in May or June.
Are there goats there?
There are goats there.
So can Sawyer come too?
Sawyer probably can.
Let me tell you, he's probably got one more goat season in him, and that's about it.
Why would you say that?
I'll tell you why. So I was in bed on Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
I woke up and I heard jingle, 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 you know, because he sleeps in the corner underneath his bed, not on it. Sometimes he'll curl up in it. And I'm like, and he always jumps up on bed with me when I wake up. He doesn't sleep with me. He jumps up when I wake up. So I'm like, come on, buddy. Come on. And he was like pacing back and forth. Like he was like he really wanted to come up back and forth, back and forth. Come on. You can do it. Come on. And instead he just jumped up and put his two paws just to look up. I'm like, no, you can do it. Come up. And he was like, he was whining. He couldn't muster up the strength to jump on the bed. He did, and then he fell back, and then he walked around, and then he finally jumped up. Like it's that time where I got to get the
How
steps.
old is he 10?
He's 8.
8? Is that usually?
Yeah, he's not. He probably won't make it till he'll be 10. That's about it. He's got one more good year in him.
Why are you saying
Like the
that?
tires. What?
Why how long did Aussies usually live?
I've never had a dog older than 11.
Really?
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah. Boomer died when he was 10 something.
What's their average lifespan?
It's 10 to 12.
That's so sad.
Yeah, I mean, you see some that are 15, 16.
Yeah.
But I mean, he's a big boy. He's not making it that far.
Well, that's what you think, but that's not the case.
I started giving him the joint things.
Okay, that's good.
I'm hoping it works a little bit.
No, dogs
Yeah.
can't die. I love dogs too much.
I know, he's the sweetest little boy.
Yeah.
Although yesterday he kept running over to the neighbor's yard eating pizza out of the bushes.
Oh, that's
I'm like,
cute, though.
And then he went again this morning because he remembered there was pizza in the bushes.
Aw.
So when I took him out to pee in the snow, and I'm like, where did he go? Damn it. Because I don't put him on a leash because he usually just pees, comes back in. And he wandered through the bushes and it was all ice. So I jumped up and I fell. And I'm like, God damn it, Sawyer. And I'm like, get over here. And his collar was dead. So the beeping thing, you could just picture all this happening. I jumped over the thing. I fell and I'm starting to walk and he's looking for pizza in the bushes because he remembers there's pizza in the bushes. And there wasn't any more pizza in the bushes because he ate all of it.
Poor pup.
And so I'm walking through my neighbor's yard. I'm sure the ring thing is going off. And you know, it's great because in my house, when the ring goes off, it makes the noise, the chime noise. And
It makes my sisters, it makes Luna go crazy.
Yeah.
Her dog, every time she knows that little chime noise.
Yes.
And then she just starts barking and barking. And I just want my mom to learn about the silent function
I know,
on
you
her
can
iPhone.
snooze it. You can snooze it.
She does not. She keeps every alert noise on under the sun. Every alert.
I love when you're like sitting at the diner and some idiot at the table next to you, you hear the chime, the ring chime.
Well, she has a custom one where it's like, oh my God, how does he sound? Oh, it's like, dun, 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 dun.
Ugh.
So like you'll just hear it. And then if we're all texting in our family group chat, you'll just hear, dun, 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 dun. It's just over and over.
But dogs learn sounds. It's very interesting because I have Life 360, you know, for the kids. So I know where they're at, and so when they either leave school or leave home, it makes that noise.
Personally, I'm so happy I didn't grow up in that time.
Yeah.
Where now we like, I get it. It's
We
a
just
different
hope for the
time,
best.
but yeah, it's just as crazy that you could like track your kids now.
Yeah, so it's like doodle-it, and then Sawyer runs to the front door because he
Yeah.
thinks that somebody's coming home.
Yeah.
They're very smart that way. We should train them with sounds rather than speak.
Well, they have the little things now. The little things that they can hit.
I've seen the videos of the dog saying,
Cute.
F you.
Yeah. I like those.
Do you think they actually know what it means?
Probably not.
No, they just get a treat and they're like, oh, I'll push that one.
I've heard the mental age is like that of a 3 or 4-year-old.
Well, I mean, 3 or 4-year-olds are pretty smart. They know the alphabet.
For sure. Is that what Cooper's learning or Ashley?
Yeah, Cooper's learning her alphabet right now, finally.
With the scissors?
Yes, Andrew.
Can I say one thing about those scissors, by the way? The ones that you brought up, the plastic ones?
Yes.
They were the worst scissors in the world.
Because they didn't have a blade.
You know, so
They
true.
just ripped paper.
Yeah, and they would always give you like the toughest paper to cut with. Like construction
Here's
paper.
some cardboard.
Yes. And then you'd be like,
And they would bend and just fall
yes.
apart.
Terrible.
They shouldn't even make those. If your kid can't use a scissor, I mean, really? Come on now.
Yeah.
Fake plastic scissors?
I'm not disagreeing.
I mean, I told you we had the lefty scissors and they had the rounded. They weren't pointy because you'd stab people with them. You know, back in the 80s, we stabbed with scissors.
Really?
Yep.
Hardcore, man.
That's right. Nobody cared.
Tough.
Here's a Band-Aid, kid.
Nobody cared about
Please.
the stab wounds.
That's right. No suspensions, no trouble. Ah, you're bleeding?
Ah, the good old days.
Suck it up.
Not getting suspended for a stabbing. What? No consequences. It was great.
Yeah.
Definitely hasn't contributed to how society has
No
become
lawsuits.
these days.
No police.
Yeah, no lawsuits, no
Yeah,
police.
suck it up, kid.
Just suck it up. You got stabbed. Good luck. I wish we could go back to those good old days.
They were good times, man.
Good times.
They were. It was just
And now I track my kids on an app, but I miss those times, man. It was hardcore.
It was much simpler.
But now I just make sure I track my kid all the way home.
Simpler days were great. They
Wouldn't
really were.
you? But here's my question,
What?
and I'm only just asking this objectively.
What?
If you're saying it was so good for you to have just this freedom, you could just leave. You didn't have to worry about anything going on.
Right.
Why have we now? You grew up in that time.
Because
Why?
different times.
But they're still kids.
Scammers, perverts.
What scammers? What
Yeah.
perverts?
They're all over the internet.
Where?
They're everywhere.
Okay, that's on the internet.
No,
I'm
they're-
saying in real life,
They're out-
IRL.
They're outside praying.
Who's what?
Yeah.
So they're just standing outside. So you
That's
have
right.
to keep an actual location tracked on your kids
Yep.
at all times because of prey.
The much more dangerous world.
Much more dangerous. How is it
Absolutely.
more dangerous when you're saying kids were literally getting stabbed in school in the 80s and not getting suspended?
Because I was just okay then.
Okay.
Now they look for they go out.
look.
Stabbings.
They look for stabbings.
That's right.
I'm just
Kidnap.
I'm just trying to see where
Kidnaps. Yeah.
it maybe went different. How many kidnaps
Technology.
have happened?
Lots. They happen daily.
They do, but
Yeah.
they still have the app on them, right, to track them?
Maybe.
So
maybe
how is
not.
that working?
Well, because then they clear the phone off. You don't know where they are.
All I'm thinking is, and listen, I have my location open to anybody that wants it. I really don't care.
I have no desire to know where you are.
Well, I don't. I just leave it open at this point because I don't care. But I just think it's interesting. A discussion that I feel will be had in the future is the amount that we put on our kids, be it their pictures on the internet, tracking their locations, all this stuff, and they're not consenting to that.
The pictures on the internet's a big problem.
I'm just thinking we're not giving kids the ability to consent to this. We are just saying you are tracked and this is normal. I personally don't.
You don't get to consent when you're under 18.
Your
Parents
you
consent
should,
for you.
But I think when it comes to saying you're going to track everything that they're doing,
I'm not tracking everything they're doing. I'm not sitting and looking at this thing.
for sure. I
You know
just
what?
think when
If
we
nobody
both-
comes home, like 3:00, like they're supposed to, I would say, "Oh, I wonder where they are. Oh, they're
For
still
sure.
in school. Okay, they didn't
I
let me
just
know,
think
but now I know."
When we grew up, that was not a thing,
You
and
went
we
to the
got
pay-
along just fine.
You went to the payphone. You called your mom and said, "I'm going to be a little late."
For sure. And I think that could still work with or without tracking them. And I'm not targeting just you. I'm just saying the concept that we now have to do this and
Okay.
we're saying that that's just normal.
Because that's how teenagers are. If you have a kid that constantly lets you know where they are and what they're doing,
For sure.
great, love it. Don't need
Yeah.
Life 360.
Yeah.
You know, but kids don't respond to you ever, so you need to know what's going on.
For sure.
One day you'll learn.
But I think it's just, there's a way to do that like we did, where we just said, call me, even if you're going to be out,
But
or
they
just
don't.
be home by this
But
time.
they don't, and then parents worry.
So, okay. But why do the parents worrying when they grew up in a time when they had that discipline?
Because it's a
to
different
call?
time. Because they're supposed to call us, and we're supposed to know where they are. Now it's different. So if we don't, we
But
get
what
worried.
changed? That's what I'm trying to get at.
Technology changed.
Okay, so then what we're saying
Technology.
is the technology changed,
Yes.
but the discipline
We used to go by the
isn't
street
there.
lights and a payphone. That was technology.
But what exactly?
And a beeper, maybe.
Well, for you, yeah, I'm sure you had the newest beeper. You had the
I had the
cell
Sky-
phone in a briefcase.
I had the SkyTel two-way.
Yeah, two-way.
Yep.
I'm just saying, I think in a couple of years, there's going to be a big discussion, like there already is now with uploading all these kids' photos on the internet without them approving.
Oh,
and
please.
Family vloggers freak me out too in that sense because it's
tell you
like you're
something.
making your kid work at such a young age and it's weird.
I put a picture of my daughter up and I get yelled at
It's
by her. Take it down.
Yeah.
Take it down. You're embarrassing me. What?
Yeah.
Your friends don't have Facebook, dude.
Yeah.
How'd you even see that?
I deleted mine permanently. I did have it on inactive or whatever, but those idiots still kept sending me emails like, "Oh, did you know this person did a status update?" No, I got off that site for a reason, idiots.
Oh. Okay. Do we need to take another break or are we done with this?
No, we could go.
You want to go?
Sure.
I was going to play something.
Well, play it out.
I watched our episode on YouTube of when we did all the music. I really liked it.
Nice.
That was we need to do that again.
Sure.
That was a fun one.
I would love that.
Yeah. Let's just do one.
Okay.
Ready? Here we go.
OPP, yes indeed.
Yes and knee?
Yes indeed.
I don't think that's what he says.
You know what, OPP? Yes indeed.
No.
You know what? I think it
Yeah,
just came...
you know me.
Oh, yeah. Huh.
Yeah.
You know what? I think I just came up with an Indeed commercial, though. You know with OPP? Yes, indeed.
You know what
Find all your job offers.
You know what OPP stands for, right?
Original
Not at all.
Pay Phone.
No. It's good, but no, not at all. I'm not going to say it, actually. You can look it up.
Is there a dirty word in it?
Yeah. You can't look. I see you're looking at
Yeah,
it.
I don't know what it is.
That's Once Bitten, Twice Shy.
Cool.
Great White.
All right. Well, we should go.
Oh, they were that band. Anyway.
We'll play this another time.
Yeah, we will. All right. Anyway, thank you for
for-
listening to Bold Chat.
And watching.
Yeah, please follow us, Serial Killers PC, for all your needs.
Yeah, that was a great plug. Yeah, serialkillerspc.com. If you want to check out the serials that we've had, you can buy a t-shirt. We have tons of that. We need to actually discuss merch
Yeah, we
because
do.
that is something that people are actively asking
Yeah,
for.
those two people. We'll get right on it.
Yeah, we'll get right on it. You know what? F that. Money opportunity? Screw it.
Oh,
don't
dude.
need it. I don't care. You want this banner? Guess what? You can't. You know why? Who wants it? We're not doing any merch. Anyway, who cares?
You just
Maybe
broke-
no bull chat next week either.
You just broke the sign.
Okay. Anyway, thank you so much for listening. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you next week.
Make sure you're here Monday for Serial Killers, where Andrew will throw up in the trash.
Yeah, it was not good cereal. Okay, love you guys. Talk to you later.
Say clink, Andrew.
Clink.
Clink.
You know what? Throw in the towel. This is done.
Also, I was looking, and I'm going to say it again for like the 15th time. For somebody that is coming to the Serial Killers for the first time, and they just click on this, they're going to be, what is this? I looked this weekend, and I got messed up.
See you later. Well, you got messed up on your own podcast. That's sad.